Creative Arts Camp is a 1-week experience in which the kids get to interact with a Bible story.
With the birds in the air and the fish in the sea, God created.
And this year we selected creation because creation encompasses everything that Creative Arts Camp is about. God is big, God is creative, we are creative, and He is working out His redemption story through each and every one of us.
And saving you and me.
This year we decided to tell our story through shadow puppets.
Then God spoke again.
I will fill my seas, dolphins, seals, fish, sharks, turtles, penguins.
And God has an amazing imagination beyond us. And we wanted the kids to interact with their own imaginations and imagine what was the Garden of Eden like? What was creation? What is creation? And who are they as creators themselves?
My name is Jackie DeMarco, and I am the host of Creative Arts Camp here at Calvary St. George's Church. The message that we would love to give to all of the children is that God loves them and will be with them always, no matter what they do or feel or think or say. God's love is unconditional.
My name is Matt, and I wrote the Creative Arts Camp theme song that we're happy to sing every day. I think music and melody is a great way to get messages into your heart and into your mind. And what better message to communicate to these kids than the fact that God is always with you and God will always love you.
Give yourselves a hand, everybody.
This week we decided to bring the dioramas back. The kids really love to create story in their own little boxes.
Those are planets and that's the Earth.
This is the red and black line of time, so it shows daytime and nighttime, but the same land.
The stars are shining really bright, and then I'm gonna glue God here, so it looks like He's making the whole the world.
In the very end, they're going to have their own diorama of creation, of the redemptive story. It will be out of their own imagination.
My role is essentially to facilitate the creative process, the learning environment. I'm sure I'm a teacher on some level, but I'm really just trying to get these kids to feel comfortable realizing that they are created by this great God, made in His image, and therefore can be creative.
I teach the 4-year-olds, and through exercises and imagination, they're able to understand creation and God's love for them.
This week, while all of the folks are exploring the Garden of Eden in Creative Arts Camp, we've been up here in the office reading poems and writing poems and workshopping poems with fabulous teens who are really delving into the world of poetry and expressing themselves.
Happiness can be found in all different places. In the darkest of times, you can still find traces.
The beast it lies in watch and wait, frozen it lays in a dense pile of leaves.
For they are in love, their love will last, as both are ready to forget the past.
I walk down a rusty, slightly dusty road, and I follow the steps of a trusty toad.
Part of the story is that Adam and Eve take of the fruit, and they begin to shift blame.
You ate the fruit.
Eve made me.
The snake made me. God's perfect creation was now tainted.
What we want to communicate to the kids is that when they feel disconnected from God because of something that they have done, that God is reaching out to them to redeem their story, just like He did with Adam and Eve.
In most stories, this would be where we say, the end, but not in God's story.
I love you. One day, I will do battle against the snake and get rid of the sadness you let in. I will come back for you.
We end with that hope that the God who created us in the beginning will not just kind of let us go to our own devices, but sent His Son to essentially bring us back into union with Him so that we can be creative together once again.
What we would love for each and every child to walk away with knowing is that there is a God. He has created all things wonderful and beautiful. And He knows each and every one of these individual children, and that He's working out His plan for each and every one of them.